Good morning. This is Lily Ramsden. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. We have Tiny the crochet dog with us this morning. So she's going to sit here and watch us crochet. And this morning I have made a snowflake. I found this pattern on TikTok. And who is it? It's BNC Crochet. And this is an easy snowflake pattern because it only has one row. Well, two. And I left my pattern. Okay, let's see if I can remember it. So what do we need to do to begin with? Well, let's close this up so that I can get to the top of this picot and add our earring fasteners. Okay, we're right at the top of a picot. So I'm going to take this jump ring, put it on my hook, and I'm going to sew over it, or crochet over it. Do a chain one, and then back down into the stitch. Oh, that's not right. Back down into the stitch. Try it again. Okay, here and here. Put it back on the hook. Okay. Slip stitch down into here. No. Got two. Let's try it again. If this doesn't work, we're just gonna crochet it in, sew it in, whatever we have to do here. Okay, let's cut a long tail for this to see how it looks now. Okay. Did it fall off? No, we still have it. Okay, so hide this tail. We'll be doing better off with a needle to sew this in with. Oh, we need to have some water or some coffee or something. I'm thirsty. And this is a fairly simple pattern, and I think I've already memorized it because it's the same. Well, I'll show you when I start this next one. And that is probably sewn through enough. Trim my yarn tail, pull it up a little tighter, and trim it. Okay, need a ear wire, my tools. Okay, where does that come from? The top? The front? Yes, the front. Hook back through here and drop it. Okay, that is pretty. I like that. That's where earring. This ear shows up on camera better. The other one is in shadow. Hold it flat. Find the hole. Come on, push it through. Yay. How do you like the earring? See, I can see the mirror on the other wall. Looks pretty good to me. It's large, but hey, it also make a good Christmas ornament too. Or what else could we use that for? I don't know. Ornaments, earrings. You use your imagination. I came up with one because it was already an ornament. Put my findings here. Get my white back. Okay, and it says wrap 10 times around your finger. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull it off your finger. And okay, and it says chain 2 and do a puff stitch. Now these are going to be huge gargantuan things. Well, if you don't know what it is, I'll explain it to you next time. I'm not backing up. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more for 5. Yarn over and pull through all the loops on the hook and go slow because it's going to be tough. And then slip stitch into the top. And then we do 4 chains, slip stitch back into the top of that slip stitch that you close the puff stitch with, chain 4, slip stitch back into the same slip stitch that you did the puff, and then you yarn over, go through the loop, 1, yarn over, go through the loop, pull up, 2, yarn over, go through, pull up, 3, yarn over, pull up, 4, yarn over, pull up, 5, and then slowly come back through, slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch back into the slip stitch, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch again into that same stitch, into that same slip stitch, and let's get some water. My water is warm. My coffee might just be hot. I guess I really need to start having me a checklist, because I always forget something. Today it's cold water and the pattern, but this pattern I do remember. So we yarn over. We're going to make another puff. That's 1, yarn over, go back through and pull up, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is hurting my poor little finger over here. And slip stitch. Chain 4, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch in the top of the slip stitch, and then chain 4, slip stitch into the top of that same slip stitch, and you may need to tighten your things up. We need to get 8 of these puffs in here. So we yarn over, 1, 2, pull this up. I've got too much tension here. That was 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn over and pull through all of these loops. Do it slowly, because you might get hung up in here. So just wiggle through. Yarn over and slip stitch. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch into the same slip stitch, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch into this slip stitch again. And then we start adding bobbles again. Our puff is a puff. It's called a puff. It's similar to a bobble, except for with a puff you just keep yarning over and pulling through and yarning over again and pulling through. And how many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. One more for 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, chain 4, slip stitch back into the same slip stitch as the bobble, as the puff. 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch back into where the puff was made. And now we're going to do another puff. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Slip stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Ooh, we're gonna have to tighten this up because we have 2 more puffs to put in here. Okay, I think that tightened that up enough. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch, chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch, one, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn over and slowly pull through. Then yarn over and slip stitch. chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch into the slip stitch of the puff. 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch back into the puff. And that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One more puff. And we have it made. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yarn over and pull through. And immediately do a quick slip stitch to make it tight. Chain 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch into the slip stitch of the puff. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slip stitch into the top of the puff. And now we're gonna slip stitch to close this. Is that the one we need to close with? Or does it need to be closer together? Okay. Okay. Cut my yarn tail. Pull it up. Thread my tapestry needle to get this yarn tail sewn in. Okay, we need to go where? Back through here. Put it on the back side and don't sew under any of our, what looks like picots to me. And get to the top of this stitch. Okay. Well, I can't even get my tapestry needle through. Put this on. Okay, that's attached. Come down and sew it in through the puff stitches so it won't come out. Sew it through one more puff. Pull our yarn tail and cut the yarn, and we're finished. All we have to do is add our, oops, I've already opened it. Okay, let's see if that's the correct way. Okay, it's finished. Oh, come on. Hold you tight, get you straight, find the hole. Ooh, there we go. Got it through. Okay, how does that look? Are they the same size? I hope so. Well, how do you like them? How do you like the snowflake earrings for Christmas in July? I think this is a cute pattern. So thank you for watching. I sure do appreciate it. And if you would, subscribe and like my channel. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye-bye.